bitch. It turns out the United States, they've been lying to us. Tell me why a lot of those servicemen been quitting in mass numbers. Yes, they've been quitting since last year, since the situation started, but they have not come out and admitted that they are quitting in mass numbers in droves, honey. And they have made it perfectly clear that they're quitting because they don't want to go overseas and kill babies. They do not, under any circumstances, want to be a part of the genocide going on in Gaza. God damn it, I was born into the right generation. It didn't happen. It did not happen during Nam, but you know what? For Palestine and for Lebanon, my niggas, they showed up. They said, fuck out of here with that shit. I'm not killing nobody. No. You don't even, first of all, you don't pay me enough. Secondly, okay, this your problem. Why are we even in it? This ain't our business. You gonna try to send me somewhere about a situation ain't got shit to do with us, and you stealing our money to send. You know what? God damn it, I love y'all. I really do. I need you to know that. God does too. Because y'all, you know what? You did the Lord's work. You need to know that. Tell your wife to eat your Bucci cat tonight. Or your husband, because I know, you know. Or they, them, whatever. Tell them to eat your Bucci cat tonight, because you did that. Really quickly, just to go ahead and get into some of the schematics behind it. And I forgot to give credit. So we still have to give credit because someone brought this to my attention, another creator. If you just do a quick Google search and read the AI overview, around 200,000 service members leave the U.S. military annually, despite it already being something going on since we've seen this going on practically the entirety of our lives. Obviously, there's enough background data to support how many soldiers typically leave for various reasons, not just in protest. But if you Google search it, it does break it down and show you the schematics behind why they quit, which stress and guilt could also be attributed to protest. Just there's no, they may not know it in that moment, or just may not be, equipped to vocalize that or articulate that in that moment. However, well over 200,000 service members annually that's the starting point, right? But then you add on the fact that the protest for Gaza and Lebanon and everything that we've seen over the past year, and you can bet your bottom dollar that number has dramatically increased exponentially. I'm willing to bet my bottom dollar, my life savings, honey, which I need because I got rent to pay. But I'm willing to bet that it was well over that number, that it has increased dramatically. Again, I have literally watched a video, read an article which both of those came out in July of this year, where they said that it was so concerning how many people were leaving the army that they were, there were whispers like going on, which makes sense as to why the whispers finally started to make it to the surface now within the past couple days, where there's whispers in Washington about, well, why are we still helping them out if they got themselves into the situation? Do you see how those things correlate with one another? They're able to see these numbers even in Washington, and they're starting to feel the pressures of what we have collectively been doing, including the servicemen as well. Yeah, it's getting real in the field. So here's some of the comments that was from the previous video. And I went and researched it myself, found a bunch of articles and a few videos that are from this year alone within the past 60 days that have, again, also have said the same thing. They speculated the exact same thing. I didn't even have to wait for that part in the video before I speculated that. We was on the same mindset. You know what I'm saying? We see the whole world standing up for Palestine right now. Obviously, it's going to, at some point, trickle down to those servicemen. That guilt is going to start to lay on a whole lot thicker, and that's going to separate the mice from men. The ones who stayed being the mice. I hope that was evident. But here are some of the comments. Okay, pause to read. Then we're going to go over to the next one, right? And there were a lot of people that were admitting this. However, I've also seen this on several other posts, and I didn't know if that was accurate or not, because I know that comes with a lot. right? But yeah, there's a lot of people even on his post as well that were admitting that yes, they were in fact quitting. There were my buddies have left the army too. 6 people I know have already quit. A couple people in my family quit. I'm not sure if it was in correlation to this in particular, but I do know it was behind stress and like stress and guilt, all that. I do know that that played a contributing factor without getting too deep into people's business, because even that I don't feel like that's my place to tell. But I do know of a couple people in my family and friends of the family that have quit since this issue has started. I quit last month. Not worth it. At least you will live. You know what I mean? And you'll, by you quitting will help save some lives, if anything. And you stand on the right side of history. So, yay. I left as well. We are the bad guys. Literally what we've been trying to tell y'all this entire time. Literally. Like, no, literally. 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 So it looks like I did not snag his name. So if you notice your dome or even notice this creator, please tag him in the comments below, because I'm not one of, I would like for him to receive his credit as well. Okay. So yeah, he was the one who pointed me in that direction, and I went to looking and I was like, he's right. He's right.